So what I do is I switch out and then I kill, and then you're back to your melee stance again. Hello guys, this is Jello for Regular TV, and for today we are going to talk about Childe and the Gambler set. I would like to show you that Childe is currently at level 70. Our bow, which is Rust, is also at level 70. For the artifacts, we have a level 16 Gambler's Brooch. We have this Gambler's Feather accessory. 3-star Gambler's Pocket Watch. We still haven't gotten a good one, even though we're farming for artifacts. We also have another 3-star Gambler's Dice Cup. Also another 3 stars, haven't upgraded yet. And lastly, we have this crit rate circlet of logos, which is the Tiny Miracles earrings. We are going to the Abyss. Whenever we use an elemental burst, it will increase all our party members' attack and defense by 6%, a maximum of 10 stacks. And at 5 stacks and above, it will increase the character's normal attack speed and movement speed by an additional 30%. So I just would like to share that with you guys before we start this. We are also going to choose the character's physical damage plus 25%. So I would just like to go over my current team composition. We have Childe, who is our main DPS. We have Beidou as our sub DPS. I chose Beidou because she's an Electro user. We have Electro charged, and she's also a Claymore user because Childe cannot break shields. I chose Barbara as my support because of her weapon. She's currently using the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, which gives me an attack boost whenever I switch out from Barbara. And her constellation at level 2 also gives me additional hydro damage bonus whenever I have her E up. Also, I think the elemental resonance of increasing your incoming healing will be also helpful for Childe. And lastly, I have Bennett because Bennett is just overall good, and he's also a pyro character, which deals with Childe's weakness on ice opponents. So whenever there's an ice armor, then I use Bennett. And his ultimate also synergizes well with Childe, and they do have Vaporize between them. We are now at the Abyss, and as I've said earlier, there are additional effects, and the monsters here are a lot weaker than my current level, so the damages will be a lot greater. But I just wanted to showcase my current build with you guys. It's also the same build that I use on the open world. I'm currently at AR 44. It could still be better, but this is generally how I use him. We are now in the Abyss, and we are going to kill this guy. So just kill him, and then your cooldown resets, and we're just gonna go ham again, killing all of this, guys. Of course, don't look at the damage, guys. It will be misleading because these enemies are a lot weaker than me. I'm at level 70 and I think they're still at level 60. So what I do is I switch out and then I kill, and then you're back to your melee stance again. So it's really fun because you're just like seems like you have a C6 Childe with you. Of course, I'm gonna die again, so I'll just kill this guy, and then you're back, and then you're just gonna kill them and just double click, right click everyone. What I usually do is that, yeah, you kill him, and then you just kill them again, then you're back. That's it. So what I do is that I go to my melee stance, and then I keep one enemy that is... Let's stop and analyze this for a second. What happens next is that I accidentally killed a Helichurl, and it triggered my Gambler set effect, putting it on a 15-second cooldown. So the next skill that I made on my ranged form didn't reset my elemental skill cooldown. What I could have done better is that I could have stayed on my melee form more instead of switching back to ranged. Or if not, I could have switched to my supports and do more elemental reactions. Close to dying, and then just kill the other ones. And then once you're done, you switch out and then you just kill that guy and then you're no. So I have shown you guys how the Gambler set works in combat and how you should use it. I would like to share with you the pros and cons of using this artifact set. First of all, the Gambler set is only available as a 4-star artifact. There are no 5-star artifacts for this set, and you could farm it in the Clear Pool and Mountain Cavern if you're already farming for the Bloodstained Chivalry or the Noblesse set. The Gambler set is also there, so you might already have it in your inventory. So if you already have access to the 5-star artifacts and you're maximizing for damage, then you're losing a lot of damage by not using your 5-star artifacts. I'm already at AR44 and I just love how the mechanic works, how I can reset my cooldown. So that's why I'm still using this set. So if that's the case for you, you're a higher level player, then I would suggest going with a Retracing Bolide 4-piece set with a shield generator support, or a 2-piece Gladiator, or 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Noblesse, or 2-piece Wonder. So another problem with this set is that the 2-piece set, which says increases elemental skill damage by 20%, only applies to the initial damage done by your E, which is this stance change damage when you're switching from range to melee. And lastly, for the cons, I think that this set, when you're fighting with a single enemy or a boss, I think you're really losing damage because you cannot kill another mob to reset your cooldown, so the 4-piece set doesn't really work when you're fighting against a single opponent. So what are the advantages of using this artifact set? First of all, I think that the effect is a wonky version of the Constellation 6 Childe, which also resets your Foul Legacy Raging Tide, your E ability. So having that, I don't have to pull for more Childe, and I get him on his melee form a lot longer. And lastly, I just think that the Gambler set is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing Childe when I'm using this set, and I know as long as I keep track of my timings, I know that my elemental skill will be off cooldown. But in the off chance that it's not, if I got the wrong roll of the dice, then that's where your skill comes in. And I think that's the whole point of the Gambler set. You really don't know when you messed up or not. That's a gamble. But that's part of the game. As long as you're having fun, I think that's what matters most. And that's it. I hope you guys try the Gambler set out. I hope that they release a 5-star version of it in the future. And I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Jello Fregulo TV signing off. Bye guys. Have a nice day.